We're gonna be checking tiles today. We need to make sure not to be dumb. Enemy! It's a super bee. I wonder if it's gonna fuck us this time. Mary Gear Solid 2 go. What is that shit? That's horrible, man. You driving out there for your family stuff there, Dread? How are things going?
Well, so you think you're gonna mess something up and just try to catch me in something?
Heart containers. It's never a... There are worse things. So hopefully that Super Bee sticks around. I would like to turn that into some monies. Coming up on Tuesday. Oh, that's huge, actually. Oh, never mind. Redeemed, unless it's the tree pulls rupees. Cat, you're in my way. Hey, move your butt. Kiva. Oh, come on, Kiva. Really? That was the shovel. Kiva. Kiva! Lay down, you shit. She's just sitting there. Floop. Oh, triple bombs is there. Let's see. Triple bombs is there. Well, we'll see if the Super Bee works this time, or if he just decides to go fuck off again. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? Or it'd be horrible. Right, horrible. That's what I was looking for. It's the opposite of great. Wow, a lot of money. Money, money, money. Some knowledge. Knowledge is always interesting early. Kind of makes you think about going down to desert. I love watching Ultras fall. His eyes are fucking awesome. Getting plenty of money here. Jesus. This is the big 20 race. Race of 20s. Alright, let's do this. That is not the bottom. That's worth $100, isn't it? Hey, it worked this time. Amazing, it actually worked. Woohoo! Talk on that table there, Ultras. Muscleheads. Hate them.
That's for Khan. That's the actual name of the cat.
are the chances that that shovel is actually needed? It's like 0, right?
Yeah, there are regular cats, and then we're.
I mean, there are. Why not another big 20? There are hint tiles that say something is buried, which is something needs to be dug up, which, you know, is actually it's a pretty important hint if you happen to hit it.
Yeah, let's use that one. Yes.
There are. There's only 2 digging spots. There's the dig game, and then there's the. Oh, she's already asleep. There's.
Steak right foot.
Yeah, the dig game, and then the grove. That's a boomerang. That's unfortunate. Her eyes are already. She's already tuckered out. Red 1 and 2. Okay. Well, we have Dark World access. The question is what do we do with it? I mean, do we actually just go and start clearing shit? Or do we continue on?
Well, I hope so.
I think I like sticking to this. So I think I'm going to just continue working on light world clears for the first, at least until I get the south route finished. And then I'll probably start, I'll do that followed by hype route, I guess. See if we can't find a mirror before going to Dark World. There's too many items down here not to check. I caught a discussion the other day about potentially skipping Dam because the chances of you coming back here are generally pretty high because most, you know, you're going to go into Swamp Palace more times than not. That people were talking about actually skipping this in the open route at the beginning and just expecting that you're going to come back here because this takes 20-30 seconds to do this. I'm thinking about that might be a way to save 20-30 seconds if if you're not digging for a particular item. I'm wondering how many times that'll backfire. Probably not a lot. Oh shit. Run into it. There you go, thank you. Really? Alright, fuck you. Just do it the old-fashioned way. Shit, only 1 bomb left. I believe we're gonna not go to Ice Rock Cave. We're not going to go to Ice Rod Cave from here. Man, the drawback of doing that is I'm going to have to go buy bombs. This is fat. Yeah, it's faster. I was just thinking there for a second if it's actually faster just walking it. Yeah, this is faster. Swinging both reds and the other green and... Okay, so red, off the east end, swamp. Oh, fuck, did I catch that right? Was it Meyer? Yeah, it's Meyer, okay. Hate doing that twice, but... Kind of hit that off one just too quick here. So I'm going to drop the 1 bomb here, open it up, and then go buy. So what I'm noticing, and this is only by doing a couple of E30s, is... because you're only ever going to have 10 bombs, because you're never going to buy bombs. You know, you're never going to stop by there outside of, like, a bingo. You're never... Like, the 10 bombs is all you're going to ever have. You gotta actually be careful with them. Yeah, Addie, that will not happen. Sorry. Yeah, about that. not more big 20s. More big 20s. More big 20s. All right. We're gonna stick to this. We've done this. Let me turn this. I've been doing. Fuck me. Come on. We've been doing this a lot lately. It takes just a hair longer, but it prevents you from orphaning catfish on the early game. With only Power Glove and the hammer, is I'm starting to do this, and I'm going to check these 2 items versus checking the South Route items. Just because you're going to go down and do the South Route anyway when you leave Kakariko. This does take a little bit longer, but the reason I like doing this is you find yourself orphaning catfish all the time. You know, you do the Zora route, you don't have the mirror, and then you never go back up there. Addie, I cannot answer that for you. I still have not figured out what we're gonna do. Honestly, I just haven't. The thing is, I know it's. I haven't even figured out if we're gonna do like a goal for the marathon or just gonna do it or what. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to actually, you know, logistically do it without just doing 20-ish hours of Magic Stream, which is fine, but it's not what we want. That mirror here would be nuts. Be all over that shit. Just like this seed is, another big 20. Nothing but 20. I don't think there's any left. I think we've gotten them all. So, with Meyer, with Meyer being a pendant. That's a nice one. Alright, that opens things up a bit. Alright, now we're just gonna go. Now we'll just do the normal. We'll do Thieves. We'll full clear Thieves Town now. And then I'm trying to think. With the desert's interesting. It's like part of me wants to go down to desert because it is clearable. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, I think I might just go there after this if I don't get anything from these 7 items. Because it is potentially clearable. Like, we'll probably finish the south route here. And then we'll go to Grove, we'll save quit, and I think we'll probably go down there unless we find something else that leads directly. Stop blowing myself up. First we get to do Hammer Blind though. Woo! Actually, if we get a decent magic drop, if we could find at least a full decanter or something, which I can't open right now, but if we did, I'd actually, you know, use Cane instead of goddamn Hammer. Cane Blind. Everything I just said, ignore it. Everything I just said, ignore it. Like I never said it. was weird. That was a weird little... I kind of snuck by that guy. I think there still is kind of a weird collision thing with this Ultros sprite that I'm not fully used to yet because the size is just slightly different. I still need to get used to that.
Oh, it works that way?
This is only the third race I've done with Ultros, so... And one of them was inverted. I wasn't paying any attention to anything other than just the inverted bullshit. Nice rodo! Well, no one's gonna miss that. Thieves Town is required. No one is ever gonna miss that ice rod. Hey, look at this! It'll be his first seed in a long time. We don't have to hunt down the fucking ice rod in the last minute.
Talking about stitches in Berkshire. Do you remember having to go through all the trouble to go to Abercrombie?
Inverted is interesting. It's interesting. There are some things that are much easier in an inverted. We ran across... we probably lost like 10 minutes of just routing errors when we did it, just because there's so much different. Like, there's so much different in regards to where you can go, when you should go there, how you route. I think it's going to take a couple more races to get used to it. I will definitely join some more, you know, going forward. You have to, guys. I mean, I got to get used to it because it's in there. It's definitely in there, and, well, I'm sure we'll get it at least once at some point, so... I think it's going to be our veto, though. Swordless could also be our veto. Like, I'm torn between two. Originally, you know, a Game 3 veto, I was going to always go swordless. Now I'm not sure. But at the same time, I guess if we get used to the inverted rules, which I don't think is going to take too long, then, you know, maybe it's okay that we just say fuck it, and we do, you know, we just chance that. So... I suspect we'll probably still use our veto on swordless just because I'm really bad at swordless. We've had this discussion. We all know. Hammer. Fuck. Get on my way. Oh, come on. Just get on my goddamn way.
I'm not so sure about her.
I actually tried to kill a few things just to see if I could potentially get a magic drop. In case I get in a pinch here, but we should be just fine.
Oh, you're talking about their leader right now. Yeah,
Food last centuries.
yeah,
Oh shit, oh, he turned. Ah, okay. Still recovered, but yeah. Can't let that spin go off. It really throws off your shit. Okay, I think I'm gonna do hammer pegs. The last two on South Route, and then I'm gonna save quick. And then I think I'm gonna go to Desert. The Desert Route's gonna be interesting because obviously we don't have the boots, but we should be able to clear. But I'm gonna go ahead and do hammer pegs first because it's right here, but I'm not gonna do the smooth.
oh, it didn't work, did it? I don't know if you've come across this, but actually set it up.
Again, that
Oh, a lot of
it's just slightly different with Ultros.
rabbits.
Ganondorf wasn't different because... Ooh,
They've
something like
actually got it set
that.
up.
You know, Ganondorf wasn't different at all.
Only certain amount of
Because Ganondorf and Link's sprite were basically the same. They were the same dimensions. But Ultros is just shorter.
start graying out.
And so the hitbox is slightly off.
Yes.
But yeah, we're not gonna do that because we're not taking him back. Look at that octopus. Did you see him lift that? Yeah, man, just, ooh, lift that motherfucking block. Can I borrow this shovel and dig in the grove so that I don't have to worry about potentially doing Aga? We just had a forfeit. Looks like we did. It's an early forfeit. It's a lot of hammer strikes for that. I'm not gonna get out in time. Not hammer strikes, fucking shovel. Jesus, hammer. Look at my hammer in my inventory. Alright, so this is going to be our save quit unless we find... No, this is going to be our save quit. I can't imagine anything that would be here that would prevent us from save quitting right here. There are 3 items in escape.
I like the graphics of the Azurite. The blue, lightning, shocking looking. You know what I'm talking about?
Always that single arrow. So I found out in the tip system, when it says unique items, the single arrow is actually a unique item. So when they mean unique items, it is items where there's only one of in one of the chests. Like, there's 2 single green rupee chests, but there's only 1 single arrow chest. Har, har, har. I'm sure they enjoyed putting that in there. Shit. Alright. I don't know, maybe part of me says I should have actually done... I should have done the smithy. Just because I had to come down here anyway, but... It takes too long. It's 2 save quits, and then you gotta walk it all the way down here anyway. I mean, we came down here anyway, but still, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So after this, really debating where we should go after this. We don't have any way to go anywhere except through the through Spectacle Rock up on Death Mountain. So we need the hook shot or the mirror. See. And hopefully this isn't boot locked. I guess if it is boot locked, we know we're going to get the boots, but still, I'd rather not waste my time here. Much rather not waste my time. We're good. Well, we'll get our second crystal out of the way, and then we have some decisions to make. Ooh! Oh, man. That is an interesting one. Ah, that is an interesting spot. If we get to the end game and we're going Master Sword and we have the boots... If we have the mirror and the flute at that point, I'm gonna come get that. If we have just the mirror, or just the flute, then I'm not sure. Ow! Oh man, that is just rough. That's rough, man. I'm not sure what... Like, I'm trying to figure out the time that it's going to take to actually do that. With the flute, it's going to take about 30... Yeah, there's a sword on the torch.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'm hoping
It's about it's 30 seconds with the flute and the mirror, and then maybe just a few seconds longer without it. But that's still going to save time. So, you know, that's still going to save time in the end. It's definitely worth it for going up GT. Boy, that's a tough one, though. That is a tough one. You're me dead. I am cleaning up rabbit poop as I listen. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. Meathead, you coming over for the Bears game next week? Not this coming up weekend, but the weekend after. I posted today about it. I'm not a fan of doing this to the ice rod. Your timing is way off. Like I said, your timing is way off. Oh, you're getting some smoke? Oh, that's awesome. Alright, cool, dude. Yeah, you mentioned the rabbit. You show me a picture. I'm gonna go check escape here. I think I'm gonna do escape. It's 3 items. It's not the worst check in the world. Maybe we should just be going... The reason I don't want to necessarily go to Pod or Eastern at this point is just because obviously we don't have the bow. It'd be an item it'd be an area I'd like to clear. So I'm gonna check this first. Oh shit, yeah. I keep forgetting that I can check the fucking tiles. I walked by one in I walked by a tile in desert and never checked it. It's not important. Alright, so that's one. We did find the map, we did not find the key. So key is still alive. We'll go Eastern after this. We'll do Eastern, maybe even Pod. Because we have the lantern, it's not totally unheard of for there to be something in the back of Pod at this point of the game. Actually gonna get that in case I decided. If I get the flippers in here, I'll probably end up changing that, and I'll go do Hobo Spot. We haven't fake flippered or anything, but not really. I don't think fake flipping right now is not. It's not really the way to be. I'm gonna leave that guy alive.
I did too. I did too.
Take a couple of intentional hits here. Actually took one too many there. I did not mean to take that other one. Oh, we're okay. We're good. The map's underneath. That's fine. All right, we still do not have a good dark a good Death Mountain access setup here. So yeah, let's start checking Eastern, all this shit. See where that goes. We'll do Eastern. God, I'm so tempted to do Pod. At the same time, I don't want to. I think Pod's a good check here, though. I think Pod's a pretty good check. I'd love to find the mirror at some point here, even though mirror's not required in this seed. We don't need any more hearts the rest of this seed, that's for sure. Alright, let's just go into Eastern. God, I'm super tempted to do Pod first. I think Pod's a better play than Eastern at this point. I really do. I think Pod's a better play here. We're already here. If we, I don't have a goo to use. If I had a goo, it'd even be better because then we could sequence break the bow side and just knock it out. But we're still missing Hook. We're still missing Mirror. Those are the two big ones. Bow obviously lets us clear 2 dungeons. But this is that weird one where Swamp is not needed, so the Mirror is not technically required by anything, and the hook shot could be anywhere. I don't think this is a good check. And we're only doing it because we're here. I mean, we could just go ahead and open up Death Mountain. And just get that out of the way, too. I'd rather not have that additional save quit, but we could do it. That's 2. The enemy has the bomb! Oh, you guys. That's our 3rd. Yeah, it's a good one. I figured this was. It just didn't seem good. That did not seem like a good check. That's a it's a Zelda 1 quote if you didn't know that. Why do I keep doing that? Alright, so what have we left behind? We never checked Ice Rod Cave, which is kind of rare. I usually do check that. Because we had our Dark World access when we did, though, that was a check I avoided. And I'm without the mirror, or not the mirror, the flute. I'm probably not going there anytime soon, unless I want to fake Flipper, and then I'll do it in that check. Beyond that, there's not a lot. You know, the smithy and the purple chest are available. Probably should have done that already. Death Mountain, and then what else? Is that it? Skullwoods. We didn't do Skull. We never do Skullwoods. Never do Skullwoods.
Well, actually.
So this will be very. We don't have the ability to sequence break this, so. If this is not a key or an item that we directly need, then This is a really bad check. Let's continue. I mean, I suspect this is probably a good one. Hopefully this one is a key, so we don't have to double back to this. I really don't want to have to double back to this one and go down and back up. It takes too fucking long. So if there's an item in sequence here. Oh, what was it? That doesn't do anything right now. This has to be a key. Otherwise, you get kind of locked there. Gotcha. I mean, hey, freeware is, if you do it well, is fine. I don't have a problem with freeware. I have a problem with shitty-ass puzzle freeware games that do something different just to be annoying. That game that I played, the physics were bad intentionally. They were bad because they wanted the physics to be bad. And homie, don't play that. Hook Chateau! That's what we wanted right there. So... how many keys we got here? If this is not a key... it isn't. That's item 3. So, it's very, very likely both side has 1 key. So we're gonna go and open this. There's no chance we get locked. The only thing is, it's possible the big key is over on the right side, and then we just can't get it. So this will be our last check, unless it's the big key, and then we'll check the other. Check the big chest, obviously. It is good. Got that out of the way. Last check is 50 bucks. All right, so there's 1 item left in there. So this is going to be a good one because we've got all the shit. Interestingly enough, we picked up Quake, which means if Quake is Turtle Rock's entrance, we can go there. However, because we have to go around, we're probably gonna go up and down. So we're gonna go up. We'll check everything around to... we have that book too. Do we check Hera? Hera's the wild card right here. Is that, do we do Hera? It's 3 items to go over there because we also get the book check. I think that's the wild card here, is do we check Hera? Without the mirror, it's a big time loss if we have to do this twice. So I think we check Hera. I think Hera makes sense. We'll just clear it. Well, we'll get the 2 items at least. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. Because it's too much of a time loss if we have to come back and do this again. Because we have to go the hookshot route to get there without the mirror. So I think it just takes way too long. There's the flips. We need to get those. And we get to check a hit tile. Yay! Yay! The flippers are interesting. They don't unlock anything right now, except for the Zora route shit, which we can do that pretty much whenever anyway. Piece of heart is in Ganon's tower. Thank you. Thank you. 27 chests in there. I'm glad to know one of them is a piece of heart. That is awfully nice of you. Fucking hints. Horrible. No, that's cool. I kind of agree with that. That if you started a tournament without hints, you should finish without hints. I think that's cool. I would do the same thing. I would definitely agree to that. Oh. Do they hate hints like I do? Yo, Boyne. What did you do? What did you do? We played how many Enemizers and oh, there we go. We can, oh my god, if we can actually get in there, we can finish that now. And the bow! Are we in go mode? Hold up, are we actually in go mode? Oh my god, we're in go mode. Are we in go mode? Yes, we are. We're in go mode if we do not need the, if Quake is all we need. Well, we're gonna check it immediately now. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Well. Don't hit me. Okay. Oh, fuck. We'll do the shitty items now. If this is Quake, we are in go 42-minute go mode. And it is Ether. Wah, wah, wah. Now I'm out of position. Yeah, and that's the Boyne. That was the reason I'm out of position now, because now I don't have the ability to get back there to do Hera. And I'm a little. I mean, I'm not gonna go back. I'm probably just gonna go start clearing shit. But that's a pretty big deal. That was my concern. But it was worth the check, obviously. Well, we'll finish at Spike Cave then. Alright, we'll finish at Spike. So we kind of orphaned 2 locations by making that check. There's still 4 items we left up here. I'm not comfortable with 4 items. 4 items is a lot of items. Okay. Well, that works. That changes things a little. Well, we're gonna go ahead and do... There's 3... We're gonna finish the 3 dungeons, because there's still... What? 3 items in that path. So we're just going to do the 3 dungeons that we can clear. And then we got to make up our mind on where to go. But we will crack this. So let's do... What's the best way to do this? Yeah, we'll do, we'll just do Skull Woods. We'll check Bumper Cave, probably save quit at that point. We'll do Eastern and Pod and get those 2 out of the way. And then, yeah, I guess then we got to make up our mind where to go. We haven't checked any of those flipper locations. Like, all the flipper locations are live. Zora's live. All that shit is totally in play. So, we'll just do Ice last. If we can save a little bit of time by skipping Ice, then that's great. Come across it on the way. But yeah, we'll just do all the... We'll get all these out of the way. We'll do all the dungeons we have to. By the way, yeah, I've become a firm believer of this. I've started to do this. Do the back end first. I've become a fan. I'm gonna try and break my game again. Oh, dude! No. You just said, I think yesterday, you're never gonna do it again. You just said yesterday you're never gonna do it again. Yesterday. And now you're saying you're gonna go do it. I'm totally disappointed. Alright, dude. Good luck. We'll talk to you later. I actually need to, Shit, I did not mean to get him in there. Prick. Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. For some reason now I can't use the goddamn lantern. Do I have enough time? I think I do. I'm gonna wait though, because I'm a coward. I wouldn't have. If I had tried it, I would have failed that. I would have been gobbled up. Down here. Down it. That one counts because he hits the rock. Back down here, you fuck. One more. Just give me Ethan. Call it a day. That is a big one. Oh, I hate checking this first chest, but you gotta do it. And then you gotta walk back out without the mirror. I hate checking this chest without the mirror. Gotta do it though. You can't double back to this one. You gotta do it now. Get your ass back here, you fat son of a bitch. It's Herbert from Family Guy. Damn it, that's the worst. Because now, it's faster to walk this than death warping. Especially when the fireball decides to freak out like that. Well, this is the time that going to the back first fails. Except for the big key thing, obviously. Alright, so we found that last key. That's the 3rd key, so we can go in through the front door. Where are we going after this? I mean, do we do ice? I don't want to do ice. I'm going to do Eastern and Pod. They have to be cleared anyway. Nothing that we do is going to make them speed up any faster. So, we're gonna do Eastern and Pod for Ice. Well, at least it was worth it. Why aren't you gonna be able to do the qualifiers, Looney? You know, I have not done this. I have not done this bomb jump yet with Ultros. Oh my god, I have no idea where the Ultros sprite is supposed to go. I'm gonna guess there. Okay, there it is. That right there is one I need to get down because I haven't done that one yet. I have not done those up to down. Shit. Should have just fallen down the hole, it would have been faster. Oh, what the fuck? Are you serious? Is it because it can't queue more than 15 minutes before it runs out? Because it has to cycle that entire buffer. Is that why? That's horseshit. Oh man, that's horseshit. Yeah, that stores it in local memory. That's a memory requirement. What am I doing? I'm done here, right? Yeah, I'm done here. That's horrible, dude. Yeah, and I don't think you can use... I think they meant... I saw the thing, you can't use OBS Classic anymore. And that I was just gonna say that I saw that too, that announcement that it won't support more than 15 minutes. Oh, what the fuck? That's horseshit, dude. No, it's not. You can use... okay, so they put a requirement in that you need to have a 20-minute delay. OBS Classic, the one, not the Streamlabs OBS, but the old one, the OBS Classic mode, you can't have more than a 15-minute delay. It won't let you do it. It just won't go above 90 seconds. So you can use Streamlabs OBS, and that one goes all the way up to like 30 minutes or whatever. But yeah, with a 20-minute, you can't use Classics, so you're forced to use Streamlabs. And yeah, I'll say this, it's more of a memory hog than Classic was. When I did the qualifiers, or not the qualifiers, the delay in the spring tournament, I was using Classic just for that. And so, well, mostly because I didn't want to have to go back and change my settings back and forth. But, yeah, that was my... But that sucks, man. That really does. Well, it does, but there are a few things that are really bad. I don't like the customization on doing intricate things on OBS Streamlabs is still not caught up yet. It's still not caught up to where Classic was. Like, you could do intricate stuff with cropping with the other one that you just cannot do. And it's actually... It is a big deal. It is a big deal. I noticed that I have issues with some of my custom cropping, and I'm sitting there literally with, you know, my eye up against the screen when I'm comparing to. So it's a pain. Yeah, Dread, I haven't had one of those in a while. I usually fire that 6th arrow for whatever fucking reason. I did that a lot. I don't know why. So, I'm thinking we're probably going to end up having to just go to Ice Palace. I really don't want to. I think I'm just going to have to do it. I have to bite the bullet. I might check some of the, because I have to do a save quit anyway, I might check some of the flipper spots first. Just because it'll save so much time. Like, I could do the Zora route without much problem. What do you got? The flute requires a hammer. Yes, it did. It certainly did. Really wish we had a bottle of goo. Yeah, I'm missing Ether Medallion. That's basically it. My PB overall is 1... Well, I mean, it would be PB for the current logic, obviously. Wow, that's a beating and a half. That, we do not want that. I think my overall PB is 109, I'm gonna say, I think, something like that. 112, maybe? Something like that. It opens up everything. Like, now everything is wide open. That is not what I wanted to see. Like, literally everything except for Turtle Rock is pretty much accessible. That's really bad. We definitely did not want that. Especially right now, we didn't want that. So, the worst thing about that is, if we had a goo, we didn't have a goo at any point when we came in here. If we did, we would have been able to sequence break that, and we would have had that a long time ago. It would have saved a bunch of time. Would have saved a ton of time. No, Tempered is boot locked. It wasn't mirror locked. Alright. We have a decision to make. Do we check Overworld or do we just go to Ice? Overworld or Ice? We also have that Quake Medallion, which hasn't done anything yet, but... it automatically does that. So there's two ways to do it. The way I do it is actually slightly slower, but it's much more controlled. If you just use the hammer straight up, and just hit it, you're gonna bounce off anyway. You always bounce off when you use the hammer. If you have your sword out when you do it, you bounce less. And you have the ability to get the second shot in a little bit quicker. Please don't be Quake. At least that solves that. But again, it's a little bit more controlled than if you're just bouncing straight up. That's why I prefer it. That's interesting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. It's really easy once you get used to it. It's really easy once you get used to it. God, I hope this is in a mirror spot and not in a flipper spot. We're gonna do the checks. Yeah, no, nothing at all. It's just, you're just retiming it, it's all. There's no tricks or anything like that. Man, we've gone this entire scene without a shield. Oh, my brain is saying, don't be a dumbass, go to swamp. My gut is telling me that my brain is probably right, but I'm not going to listen to either right now. We've also got the shit up on Death Mountain. There's 4 items left there. Oh, that's the big one right there. Hera's the one that worries me. Man, do I even... No, I'm not going to check Pedestal because we don't have Bombos. If we had Bombos, I would go check Ped. But that's basically off the table anyway, so we don't really have to worry about that. But yeah, we're going to check these here, and really, the only spot that I would really care about would be... None of these... I'm just realizing how bad these checks are. Because we've been looking for Ether now for almost 20 minutes, and these have been available for quite a while. I checked it earlier. Wait, you know what? I never did. I never actually did. I thought I walked by it earlier. I checked it off my map, but I don't think I did. I didn't. Right, no, because I didn't go that way. Huh. I must not have. No, I know why I checked it off, because I was going to do it and I got distracted and I preemptively checked it and I shouldn't have. That was a preemptive check. I don't like it when I do that, because then I forget things really good. Alright. So we just did a save quit. So I'm going to turn the mushroom in, see if there's anything here. And then we'll do a soft reset if this comes up dud. We're going to have to come back here anyway, which is strangely, we're going to have to actually come back to this because we need to do the, we're probably going to get some goo. We're gonna go back. I mean, we're coming right back here, but I want to reset. I want to keep that mushroom. All right, we're good for the rest of the run. So let's go to ice. Wasted a good at least 5 minutes on those checks. God damn it! Now we're gonna have to do an ice anyway. If it's not here, I think we're going to check the rest of the mirror spots. There's 3 more mirror spots. I'll check this right here when we leave. Yeah, I know I could check it right there, but I'll check it when we leave. If it is, well then, I just made a huge colossal mistake. We'll see. It's not a difficult check either. It takes less than 10 seconds to do that. Ha! Ha! Well, I need to do this anyway, but the difference is that we could go mode it if Ether is not in here. Like, if Ether, we end up finding it at some point. Let's say it's on that island by chance. Let's just say it's there. Then, you know, we could just go mode this and be done with it. So, it's a mistake. But we're already here. Fuck it. We're already here. Yep. It's a secret, everybody. We've had 2 of those in this one. I think they're clever little fucks, aren't they? No. God damn it. I still haven't quite gotten this down on this. I know which pixel layer it is. For some reason, I've been missing it. Yeah, it's weird. I'm just getting the using the shadows versus using the sprite. That was the first thing I noticed when I changed this up. So we're just gonna check full right. There's no reason not to do this. God, if it's on the island, though, that's gonna be really shitty. The big key needs fire in the Tower of Hera. Okay, so the big key is in the big chest. Hopefully that's not ever gonna be a thing. Again, you check that because it saves you. Oops, goddammit. Saves you what? 30 seconds, to maybe even 40 seconds if it's go mode. But this is probably going to be a key and probably 2 keys. Yeah. Because it's the only place that has the. It's in the vanilla spot. Yeah, it's in the basement. It's the only part of Hera that's fire required, so. Fuck. That gap in my item inventory is really fucking with me. It's really fucking with me. It's really fucking with me. That's 3 times I've skipped over that recently. Come on, just give me the 3rd item here. Please, just give me the 3rd item. Don't make me check the asshole chest. Okay, that's okay. I'm okay with this. That did not take that long. That actually means we routed this one the quicker way, which is nice, unintentionally. Yeah, the asshole chest. Everybody you know what I mean. I'm not taking credit for that one. That's actually, I think Problems is the one that named that one. I'm just gonna do this. It's so much faster. Yeah, I don't need it. That's fine. Yeah, now that he's got... Yeah, it's fine. Alright, now we're gonna do the check we should have done like 3 minutes ago. I didn't just pop that, did I? Alright. Let's do the smithy. We're gonna do the smithy down to swamp, and then we'll go into swamp. We're not gonna bother checking the pad. If it's in the shovel spot, oh my god. So if, the shovel spot is actually in... the shovel is on the lumberjack ledge. So that would be the worst possible place for this fucker. Yeah, we're going down that way too. We're heading in that direction. Yeah, we'll check all those when we get down there. So, yeah, I think swamp seems... I'm not gonna say likely, but very possible. Silvers. I guess if we get stuck with Master Sword, that's not gonna be the worst thing in the world. Just make sure there. Get this done. We'll have to walk it instead of fluting, but... Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here as well. Yeah. I mean, swamp seems pretty likely at this point. We have everything we need. Batman, you cheap fuck. Checks out of this. If it's here, we're deep shit, because this is the one check we could have checked a long time ago. The purple chest. I should have done it when I went to Desert. Even though it would have required 2 save quits, I should have done it. I did it already. I already did hammer pegs. I did that earlier. I did that after leaving Thieves Town. $32 minutes of looking for the Ether Medallion. 32 minutes. So instead of the ice rod, it's the ice coin. This is the part of Rando that we love, right? If it's Vanilla Ether, I'm going to be... I mean, that's actually the next place I'm probably going to go, is up there, because that's where the majority of the rain... There's only a few items left to check. There's this Graveyard Ledge, Hera, Ether. I skipped Spiral Cave because of the way we routed it. And that might be it. The second we find it, we just save quit, but... We got 7 items in here, and then we just... Yeah. 1. We are not gonna... We're gonna go up before we go right. Or, sorry, before we check left side. So we'll do the clear first, because... Why not? It's always something, isn't it? There can never be just everything is right there. It can never be that easy. If we find Bombos here, oh god, that would suck. Bombos brings in the pet. In fact, if we do find Bombos somewhere in here, I think we just, well, do we check Ped if we find Bombos? We probably should. The time lost by going in and actually full clearing Mire is worth it. It's not one thing, it's another. It's 2 items. Again, we're at what? We have 42 minutes is when we find out we need an Ether to go. So yeah, that was 36 minutes ago. We've been running for this Ether medallion. And we have a dot fucking done, which means it's probably at Hera. Wonderful. It's probably at Hera. Oops, I kind of walked by that. Yeah, it's probably at Hera. Great. We just wasted all this time. God, sometimes this game is so aggravating. We didn't check Hera because we wanted to see what the fucking medallion was. Well, Hera wasn't a difficult check though. It was just odd. It was just a little awkward of a check because we didn't know what it was. We could have gone back and done that, but yeah. Sometimes it's so fucking goddamn. Sometimes it's really frustrating in a situation like this where you've spent 37 minutes, 38 minutes now looking for one fucking item, and now you know where it is because there's only one place it could be. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby. This is good. It's really frustrating. It seems like it happens to us a lot. At least lately. Lately, I feel like this has been happening a lot. Where we spend 30, 40 minutes looking for one item, and it's just the last place checked. The random RNG has not been with us lately. God, I was gonna check Hera too. I was gonna fucking check this, and then, oh hey, get to look, but don't have the mirror, which means we can't get back, which means it's not worth checking. It's really annoying. It's really frustrating. I mean, that's the name of the game, but it's very frustrating. Yeah, I mean, it happens. It's against the name of the game. We already know that the, we're gonna have to do the basement to get the big key. God damn it. Yeah, and I think that's it's a good play. It's definitely a good play. I should have actually turned that green pendant just in case. There is a chance it's green pendant, but I think that's very unlikely. I think it's very unlikely that it's green pendant. It's probably here or it's at Spiral Cave. It really comes. There's two elements that are involved in this. One, you know, there is obviously there's a luck factor involved. There just is. There's a luck factor involved that, you know, oh, you did Graveyard Ledge for no fucking reason, and it happened to be the best item in the game. Well, then you win. Or this isn't it. Again, it could also be. I think it's just as likely for D-Spiral Pit, but and then there's being efficient. You know, we efficiently checked. We've routed very efficiently. It just hasn't been correct. We can't seem to find the one fucking item that can be almost anywhere. And unfortunately means we have to full clear this because we don't have the second item yet. And then we gotta go check Spiral, and then I guess we turn that green pendant in. I guess it is possible it's green pendant, I just think that's very unlikely. I think it's much more likely it's right here. It's gotta be the Spiral one, right? 1, 1, 2... I mean, there's only 4 spots left, so, you know... There's only 4 spots left it could be in. The Spiral Cave's the one that really is going to get me. Really is going to get me if it's here. So again, we were here a long... We were here 40 minutes... It's been 40 minutes now. It's been 43 minutes looking for the Ether Medallion. 43 minutes. God damn it. Wow. What a kick in the dick. What a kick in the fucking dick. You know what's interesting? The thing that fucked us on this, and this is weird, not having the mirror, and because we did not have a bottle of goo, when we went to pod, we couldn't sequence break it. That's a really fucking weird way to lose 40 minutes. If you have a potion, you can bottle glitch the bow side of pod, so you don't need the bow to get through it. And if you don't have the bow but you can sequence break that, it's highly recommended for this reason. There's always going to be a key over there, and there's a good chance there's an item over there. Or the big key is over there. And in this case, it would have been the mirror, and we would have been on easy screen. Because we would have obviously checked everything here before we left. Which is including Spiral... I mean, we would have been in go mode at 44 minutes. 45 minutes, maybe? Because it would take us an additional minute to go through that. I probably would have still done Hera first. Honestly, I would have still done Hera first. So, 46, 7 minutes. But we would have done by now. Jesus. Hell yes, we'd be done by now. That wouldn't even be close. Yeah, it's very humid in here. Yes. Kitchen's right there, dude. Go for it. God damn. Oh, that's so frustrating. That is so fucking frustrating. Yeah. Throw it out then. If you're not going to eat it, no one else is going to eat it, so just throw it out. It sounds weird sometimes. Two more people just finish right next to each other. God, 43 fucking minutes. Bo was in Hookshot Cave.
No boots yet?
No. Doesn't look like there's going to be a ball game today. Yeah, I saw that. Well, you have no faith in me? Is that what you're saying? Well, yeah, but you changed it to something higher. Just gonna take a hit here. Well, Temper was a nice pickup. We know we're not going to get the other one. Man, I just... Fuck me. 40... What did I say it was? 43, 44 minutes between items? Jesus Christ, that's horrible. Well, it's just... It was just one of those that... There was an item that we just stepped by and it cost us at least 20 or 30 minutes of searching. Minimum. It wasn't poor choice, it was just an awkward setup. It was just a very awkward placement. Well, no, people went back and checked it. And I wasn't going to go back and check it for one fucking item. It's the same logic. It's the new version, but none of the logic's changed. Like, none of the chess logic's different. They're in here, but I'm only using the ones that I have or that are close by. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Yep. Ugh, it's so frustrating. I love that Ultros, though. Look how happy he is. Seriously, look how happy Ultros is right now. He's so happy. Shit, 6 people are done already. Damn it. This is unacceptable. Ultros is awesome. He's the best. Man, 40+ minutes of fucking searching for one item. And we walked by it. We walked right fucking by it and didn't do it. Jesus Christ, I just... Oh, that's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. This magic here. Never mind. Oh, I wouldn't say that. This is a... This is totally a jet seat without boots. I mean, we would have been in go mode at 40-some minutes. And we would have been done 15-20 minutes ago, minimum, I'd say. So... I mean, it's very possible still that the, you know, tile room is still in play for something like this. I think it's unlikely, but it's not out of the picture. Yeah, it's unlikely. We don't have a, we actually do not have a boomerang. Unfortunately. Oh, God, I'm just so fucking frustrated lately with these games. Ah. We definitely don't need any more art containers. We are in red now. Just please get it here so we get this fucking seat over with. See, this is the type of result you cannot have when it comes to the qualifiers, because there's a difference. It's going off your time difference between you and then the first three finishers, and because this was such a fast seed, if you weren't a fucking stupid ass moron, the time difference is just that much bigger. So there's still 4 chests to go. It's only a 20% chance that it's there. Your Honor, I'd rather just confess to the murder. Sorry. Oh, hey. Man, so many people are done. And the amount of people that are going to be finishing now is just going to be absurd. Like, they're going to be finishing like every 30 seconds. People are going to be finishing. So that's how far behind we're probably at this point. It's just such a big miss in that location. Such a big miss in that location. It's just horrible. Would have been better off joining Boyne's Inverted if he's still playing. Shit, and we didn't even get boots. I mean, we didn't even get boots. So there's not even going to be a bonk game. Anytime now you can kill that thing, Jesus. What did Haikyuu Type just say? Would you like some progression with that bait? Oh yes, I know what he's talking about. fuck me sideways. Really? Go to hell. I don't know why I just put those up. No, 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 no. Oh, God! Are you fucking shitting me? God, it's so frustrating sometimes. So frustrating. Oh yeah, there they come. Whole bunch of people finishing up now. I mean, I knew it was, because these are the people that did the same thing I did, but didn't full clear... Oh, I missed that one. Didn't full clear every fucking dungeon before it. You know, the only thing we did not do was mire. We didn't find bomb ups. I hate him when he does that. Let's check for boots, shall we? I wanted boots. Why not? Boots probably are either left side swamp or... Fuck. I don't know. Where else would the boots be? Left side swamp is one of the few places we didn't check. Mire, obviously, we didn't go into. Never turned in that green pendant. I'm grateful that the this is yeah. I'm grateful that the qualifiers. Oh, come on. Same placement. That the qualifiers do have one freebie basically. Like, you can suck really bad once. Because they're gonna drop your bottom score. They drop your top, they drop your bottom. Because a race like this is the race you can only afford to have once. When it was quite literally a jet seed as long as you didn't abandon Death Mountain. Keep in mind, the only reason we did that is because we wanted to see what the fucking medallion was. Damn, I did it the second blade. No. Don't fire bat me. God, so many people finishing. It's ridiculous. Catch him in the corner. God damn it, you took corner to corner, didn't you? Fucking ass. We still got it. Still got the third shot in. That's nice. Wow. What a shit seed. Yeah. I had to go tell Blaine. I just had to go tell him. I had to tell him. So. Anyway. I just... Oh, God. Seeds like this really set me off. They really set me off. Ugh, so frustrating. Yeah, I got nothing else, guys. I got nothing else. So tomorrow... I'll tell you what, let's figure out what we're doing this week, shall we? Let me figure this out. Let's see. Friday's race. Is it the 5th? It is. Let me see what the Final Fantasy race is this week. I haven't looked at this yet. Let's see. J2, K1, P2, C3. Already not fun. So we will not be doing the Final Fantasy race on Friday. So effectively what we're going to do is I think we're just going to get as much work done as we can on... I would like to get a little bit more inverted practice in, honestly. I think that's something I definitely need to do. I'm going to need to learn... I'm going to need to get that down. So we've only done the one inverted at this point, and we definitely need to get 2 or 3 more. And now we have some time just because obviously we don't have to jump on it immediately. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. So, all right, boys and girls, I'm gonna kill it early. There's no reason we need to go through the credits. We have no bonk game, unfortunately, so I don't need to see how many fucking additional items I picked up that I didn't need to. So, that's gonna do it for tonight. Have a great night, everybody. Might be on tomorrow. Not exactly sure. We'll see what's going on tomorrow night. But I will try to be on sometime tomorrow night. Unless there's something about ready to start. Hold on. Let me see if there's anything about the start. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. What is this? Oh, that's an NMI. Full open entrance randomizer. No, thank you. No, spank you very much. This is... Yeah, what is this? Hold up. What? Hold up. Hold the phone. Standard. Never mind. I'm not doing standard. Nope. Alright, we're out of here. Great night, everybody, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.